Hey, Tony Gaskins here. Now listen to me. Now, first of all, we're gonna have a virtual seminar. It's gonna be on a Sunday afternoon in January. I haven't picked the actual date yet. Got to see what my family with soccer got going on. But make sure you go to TonyGaskinsAcademy.com and use the coupon code today. Use the coupon code BLESSED. So that'll give you 50% off. And then when that ends tonight at midnight, then it'll be at its normal price. And the course, it says, This is my year. It's called This is my year. 2024, This is my year. So you'll see it. It's listed at $47, but you'll get 50% off with the coupon code BLESSED. So do that, because we're going to be talking about the key things that you need, the key rules for an amazing 2024. And this is something that just hit me this morning as I'm trying to get back into the groove. I was all out of whack last week with it being the holiday week. The week before that I was out of whack, but trying to get back into the groove. So I'm at my home gym. And one of the first thing, the reason why I'm at my home gym and I put this sauna in here, they let you finance it through the sauna site, so I had to pay monthly payments. I don't know if I'm done paying with it, because I don't like dropping a bunch of cash at one time. So if I get 0% interest, I'm always gonna take that. And knowing your personality, that's the first thing. Know your personality. So me, I'm an introvert, and I don't like really talking to people. That's why I talk so much on the videos, because I'm just talking to the camera. But I don't like being in person with people. And I realize when I go to the gym and I work with a trainer, I gotta be talking to the trainer. I gotta be talking to the other trainers that's in there. I gotta be talking to the other guests that's in there. And for me, that's draining, because I'm called to talk for a living. So outside of talking in my purpose, I really don't want to talk too much outside of that. So you got to know your personality on what you need to do based on your personality to push your life forward and to be your best self. You got to know you. The next thing is you got to understand that you have all the tools within you to be excellent, all the tools within you to be great. But it's up to you to decide you want to be excellent. It's up to you to decide you want to be great. I realize that a lot of times what we do as humans is we will settle for mediocrity and we'll be just like everybody else, because we don't want to make people around us uncomfortable. So if everybody is drinking alcohol, we'll drink alcohol because we don't want to be the odd man out. If everybody's smoking weed, we'll smoke weed because we don't want to be the odd man out. If everybody's staying up late, we'll stay up late. If everybody's eating bad, we'll eat bad. If everybody is cursing, if everybody is in fornication, having sex out of marriage, whatever everybody is doing, we want to do what everybody's doing, because we don't want people to say, oh, you think you better than me. Oh, you think you different. Oh, you think you all of that. But you have to know you for yourself. And y'all got to forgive me if this come off kind of loud in here, because I'm in this little echo chamber. You got to know you for yourself. You got to know who you are. You got to know your goals. You got to know what you want. You got to understand where you're trying to get to. And this is what I've learned also, even being what I've learned from 16 years of marriage, is that you won't always have the goals as same goals as your spouse. So it's certain seasons to where my wife, she eating real healthy and she eat real weird. I don't eat like that. It might be she might make one of them Jeannie Mai salads that Jeannie Mai made for Jeezy, and why he had to file for divorce. She like them salads with the cucumber and tomatoes, maybe a little salt and pepper on it, maybe a little everything bagel seasoning, and she'll sit there and chomp on that. You might have some goat cheese in there or some kind of cheese in there. And I'm like, child, hey, better get me a McDonald's sausage biscuit. And so I'm not on the same page. And then there's certain times where, for me, my personality is I'm all in or I'm nothing at all. Like, I'm not good at the 1 foot in, 1 foot out. I ain't good at that. Like I'm the type of guy. If I'm on no sugar, I'm on no sugar. Ain't no, well, I can have sugar 1 drink of the day. If I'm on no sugar, I'm on no sugar. If I'm on no carbs, I'm on no carbs. I ain't on, oh, you can have carbs 1 meal of the day. No, I'm on no carbs. If I'm on bedtime by 10:30, 11 o'clock, I'm on bedtime 10:30, 11 o'clock. If I'm on no social media, I'm on no social media. Like whatever I'm on, that's what I'm on all the way. And I have to realize, I have to realize this and understand, like, okay, Tony, this way you at, this way you at. And the thing about it is when you start to work on you and you start to do these things, you're gonna make people around you uncomfortable. I think about like going to a family, like if I go to my wife's family, they drink alcohol. If I go to her family, I remember when I before I drank alcohol, I didn't used to drink alcohol, and then I ain't used to drink alcohol like in front of people, around people. I drink socially sometimes, like Jesus did, just because he turned water into wine. I don't know if he drank it, but he condoned it. So I'll never be drunk. I'll never get slizzled on the goose. But I used to be like, no, I'm good. And it was always awkward being with my wife's family because her stepmother, as soon as your foot crossed the door, she handed you something to drink. And then everybody's drinking, so it felt awkward. But I realized that we got to go through that sometimes. Sometimes you're going to be in a place to where you on an alcohol detox. You're not drinking no alcohol. And no matter who you around, no matter what event, you got to be able to stand on that, and you got to be able to do it in a way to where you're not attention seeking with it. See, sometimes when we doing something, we want attention. We want to write I'm fasting on our forehead. We want to write I don't drink alcohol on our forehead. Instead of just saying, no, I'm good. Somebody offer you some wine. Oh, no, I'm fine. No, I'm fine. I'm fine for now. Maybe later. Instead, we want to, oh, no, I don't drink alcohol. I haven't drank alcohol in 10 years, and I would never have a sip of alcohol, especially at an event like this. Alcohol is just not what I do anymore. I let alcohol go a long time ago because, alcohol is just so much. And I was listening to this brain doctor said, when you drink alcohol, you increase the chance of dementia. Listen, nobody asked you all that. Nobody asked all that. So when in Rome, do what Romans do. So instead of giving this whole dissertation, just say, oh, no, I'm fine for now. I'm fine for now. Just like, oh, no, I'm good. I just had something to drink. You ain't got to lie and say you had alcohol, but you just had some water. Just had something to drink. I'm totally fine. Just like that. And so we have to get used to excellence. We got to get used to sacrifice. We got to get used to greatness. And sometimes you got to do like what I'm doing. I'm on here talking to you. I'm in my sauna sweating. I just cut it back on, so I cut my light on. I need to cut it off. I'm going to have to sit in the dark because I just told myself I'm going to start doing 10 minutes on that thing because, man, I'm being here 30, 40 minutes. My eyes be so bloodshot red. They're going to be red still, but I ain't going to be on here too much longer. Listen to me. You got it in you. Do you want it in you? You got it in you to stop drinking that soda. You ain't got to have that Diet Coke every day. You ain't got to have that sugary coffee every day. You ain't got to have that fruit juice every day. You ain't got to eat that cake every day, them cookies every day. You ain't got to overeat every day. You can walk 30 minutes a day. You got it in you. You just don't want it in you. You ain't got to masturbate. You don't have to. You just want to. You ain't got to be in fornication, sleeping with your boyfriend or your girlfriend. You don't have to. Your body don't require it. You just want to. Because you want them to feel comfortable. You don't want to make them feel uneasy. You don't want them to question you. You don't want them to break up with you. So you rather please them than please God. You more worried about what they think about you than worried about what God think about you. See, listen, I just told myself today, I'm finna be a beast. What I mean by that is I'm finna be locked in on my goals. I'm finna be locked in on what I'm called to because my son in 11th grade, he got one more half a year in the 11th grade and then he got the 12th grade. I got 1 school year and a half to show my son what I'm talking about. Because it's one thing to just talk. I got to show him that my body could look like these trainers that I'm hiring to work with him. I got to show him. And guess what? It ain't going to be easy. It is not easy for us to do the right thing because mediocrity is so easy. Mediocrity tastes so good. Mediocrity feels so good. The wrong thing is so convenient. Think about the people who prep their meals. That's inconvenient. Hey, you got to go to the grocery store. You got to carve out a whole day, a whole Saturday or a whole Sunday. You got to get in the kitchen. You got to get in there. You got to chop stuff up. You got to cook stuff. You got to put it into the containers. You got to do all of that. Get it ready. It's good that day when you eat it. The next day it's okay. The next day is a little less than okay. The next day it's terrible. It's like each day you done prep. Now next thing you know, by the end of the week, it's like you eating dirt. It's like you the microwave don't even heat it up right no more. It's stale or slimy feeling. Like, you looking at the food safety laws to wonder, is everything okay? And them fried chicken wings from Wingstop looking good. Whew. That McDonald's looking good. That Chick-fil-A looking so good. If we go to the Hungry Greek, even if we got to settle for Chipotle, that's better than that McDonald's. That's better than that McDonald's. That's better than that carcinogenic Chick-fil-A. Listen, the right thing always gonna be harder. The right thing always gonna be harder. But we got to do it. We got to do it. I want to start me a little group, but I don't like doing groups. I don't like having that call every month. I want to start my little weight loss group. We could put progress pics in there, but then I don't want to stimulate nobody fornication. They looking at people progress pics and then leading into their sin, sending the wrong kind of direct messages on the app. Somebody progress pics and did what it needed to do for their flesh. So I ain't gonna start the group yet, but we got to find a way. We're gonna have to find a way, and we're gonna have to do what's uncomfortable. We're gonna have to do what's hard. You're gonna have to get that body together. 2024 is your year. You're going to have to get that body together. Now, make sure you get in This Is My Year. Go to TonyGastAcademy.com. While it's 50% off today, use the coupon code BLESSED. If you don't use the coupon code, I'm not refunding you, because that's a lesson in taking your time and paying attention to detail. Don't rush through the process, then hurt my business. Take your time and enter the coupon code BLESSED and get your 50% off. Now, I got 41,000 plus students in Tony Gast's Academy. I'm only letting 500 students in this here class. Now, the thing about it is, you'll think, oh, that's going to fill up fast. Nah, not all that fast, because for one, people finances ain't where we want them to be. And two, a lot of people just don't believe in investing in themselves. Even though it's $23, a lot of people don't believe in investing in themselves. So I'll let you know how many people out of 41,000 students. I'll let you know how many people get in the class. I'll let you know. And that's why you're going to realize that's why it's thin at the top. That's why it ain't many friends at the top. Because it ain't many people willing to do the work. It ain't many people willing to make the investment. That's why when you get ready to go, you most likely going to have to go alone. And if you take somebody with you, they most likely ain't going to go the whole way. You got to be ready for that. But hey, this Tony Gaskin, God bless you. Grab your spot in the course. Today is the last day that is 50% off. Today the last day is 50% off. Next time might be 50% off. Might be Christmas, but I don't know. I can't make no promises. But hey, God bless you. And we gonna talk to you soon here. On or off? God bless you. We gonna talk soon. Well, leaking all kind of sweat.
Hey, keep your head up. Take care.